In the news, United States freezes nearly $160 million in foreign aid to Burkina Faso. At least 17 people confirmed burnt to death following tanker fire accident in Nigeria. Oshoala out as Falcons depart for Abidjan on Sunday. Details coming up shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Rose Aldo and this is TOS News 360. The United States has frozen nearly $160 million in foreign aid to Burkina Faso, the State Department announced, after a detailed assessment of the events leading to the overthrow of President Roch Kabore in late January. The United States concluded it was indeed a military coup. The aid freeze came weeks after both the African Union and West African Regional Bloc ECOWAS suspended Burkina Faso memberships. A clash between Malian soldiers and armed Islamist militants in the northeast of the West African nation on Friday left 8 Malian soldiers dead, 14 others wounded and 4 missing, the Defense Ministry said late on Friday. The ministry said that columns of armed jihadis on motorbikes had pinned down the units, but the army, backed by the Air Force, killed 57 of them in the trial border area near Burkina Faso. The leader of Tanzania's main opposition party will stand trial for terrorism, a High Court judge ruled Friday, in a case his supporters brand a politically motivated move to crush dissent. Chadema Party chairman Freeman Mbowe was arrested last July 2021, along with a number of other senior party officials, in a nighttime police raid just hours before they were to hold a public forum to demand constitutional reforms in the East African country. And in Nigeria, at least 17 people have been confirmed burnt to death following a fuel tanker explosion on Friday in Ogun State. The Federal Road Safety Corps confirmed that the accident happened around 5 a.m. on Friday, February 18, 2022, before the Izara Bridge. The spokesperson of the FRSC in Ogun, Florence Ogbe, said 14 of the bodies were burnt beyond recognition, adding that the FRSC was able to identify only 3 people. Benue State government is to access a $3 million counterpart fund for immunization program in the state. Governor Samuel Otom, who made this known on Friday while flagging off the polio outbreak response vaccination campaign in Makurdi, said his government had already paid the sum of $100,000 counterpart fund to access the fund. Represented by the Commissioner for Health and Human Services, Joseph Mbia, the governor commended partners like the UNICEF, WHO, MPHCDA, Helen Keller International, and others who supported the state to attain polio-free status since 2009. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television, and you're watching TOS News 360. More national, African business and sports stories when we return. So stay with us. Welcome back. Parents of students in public secondary schools in Ogun State have signed an undertaking that their children and wards would not engage in hooliganism. The undertaking is one of the strategies adopted by the state government to arrest hooliganism and other unruly conduct among students. Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Abayomi Aregbedu, told newsmen in Abeokuta on Saturday that the development had ensured peace within and outside schools premises. And on the international scene, police have clashed with demonstrators in Canada's capital, Ottawa, as they move to end a 3-week anti-vaccine mandate protest with 100 arrests made. The operation started early on Friday with some officers on horseback after the government invoked the Emergencies Act to crack down on the protest. Some protesters who resisted were thrown to the ground and had their hands zip-tied behind their backs. An Atlantic storm has battered northwestern Europe, killing at least 9 people and knocking out power for tens of thousands and shredding the roof of London's arena. Storm Eunice hit western England and made landfall in Cornwall on Friday. Waves lashed the coast, sending plumes of spray dozens of meters into the air. And in business, mobile network operators in Nigeria have appealed to the federal government for interventions towards resolving the challenges plaguing the telecommunications industry in the country. According to them, the challenges include multiple taxation, fiber cuts, unstable power supply, scarcity of foreign exchange, theft of telecoms equipment, and insecurity. The appeal was made when a delegation of top management of the Nigerian Communications Commission, led by its Executive Commission Stakeholder Management Adeleke Adewolu, visited the headquarters of MNOs to inspect their technical infrastructure and other facilities during a week-long exercise in Lagos. And just before we go in sport, the Super Falcons will fly out of Nigeria on Sunday, 20th February, ahead of the 2022 Women Africa Cup of Nations second leg qualifier against Ivory Coast, without their captain Asisat Oshoala. The second leg fixture is scheduled for the Stade Robert Chaperones in Abidjan on Wednesday. The Barcelona feminine forward missed the first leg fixture due to a hamstring injury she suffered while running on the eve of the game against Ivory Coast. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital first Pan-African News Network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Please stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Rose Audu, and many thanks for watching.